If you're anything like me, you've probably always dreamed of soaring through the skies. But let's be real, that's just not happening for us humans. However, the next best thing, riding a motorcycle. But hold on, are you broke like me? Today, I'm going to be showing you literally the cheapest street legal motorcycle you can buy at your local motorcycle dealership today.
What is up, YouTube? A to SK here. Welcome back to the channel, and as you can see right here behind me, I have my 2022 Honda Navi, and this right here is the first generation of the cheapest motorcycle that was ever released for consumers to buy on the dealership floor today in the United States. This thing is a street legal motorcycle that gets 100 miles per gallon and basically costs the same amount as iPhones nowadays. Like I said, I have the 2022 model and I've had it for about 3 years, and let me tell you why I believe this is a great bike.
The Honda Navi originated in India. It was designed and developed by Honda Motorcycle and Scooter India. The primary reason for its development was to cater to the Indian market, which has a strong demand for affordable and practical two-wheelers. With a base MSRP of $1,999, depending on which state you live in, that means you can literally walk out of the door with this bike for as low as $2,200, which is literally the cheapest a dealership will ever sell a fully street legal motorcycle.
Now you guys are probably wondering, if it's such a great bike, why is it only $1,800? Well, let me tell you guys why it is only $1,800. Now, this bike was originally designed and manufactured for India, basically because if you guys don't know a lot about India, India has a high consumer rate, so to say, for reliable motorcycles. They don't really drive cars and shit like that around there. So it was originally manufactured for India, and India has a whole bunch of bikes like this where they're not like crazy expensive and they're just bare bones bikes. So basically the reason why the Honda Navi is as cheap as it is because it is a bare bones bike. It has no electronics, as you can see in the front right here. It has no digital dash. It has a regular dash, fuel gauge and whatever. You got your ignition right there. You got your kill switch. You got your start button right here. Turn signals, lights, and horn.
Now, one thing that makes the Honda Navi such a beginner-friendly bike is the fact that it has absolutely no manual clutch. Everything is ran 100% by an automatic CVT transmission that allows its riders to just get on and go at only the pull of the throttle.
Now, I'm not a Honda spokesperson by any means, so I'm not going to just sit here and tell you guys all the pros and say how this bike is so good and things like that. I'm going to give you guys the cons, even though I believe that the cons are not that bad and I still love this bike. I'm going to give you guys the cons because there are cons. Like I said, this is a 110cc bike, so basically it's not high on power at all. Now, this will zip you around the city. This will even zip you around country roads, but you're not going on the highway with this bike. You're not going to be able to drive this bike honestly, you could do a road trip on this. I did a road trip on this. I seen how far this bike could get. I'll leave that video in the description as well. Second con, hills slow you down. So if you're going up a hill, say for example you're going 50, you're ripping, you're going 50 and you hit a hill, you might drop down to about 39, 40. I don't know. If it's somebody behind you and they're coming and they wanna, and you got shitty drivers and you like in the inner city like me, I don't know, it might be a problem, but I'm good. I'm chilling. What are they gonna do? Honestly, what are they gonna do? So another con that I would say that I don't really like, but even though eventually it will get figured out, there's not that much things that you can buy for this bike. Like I eventually wanted to be able to like add shit to this bike, like a stunt rack, things that you can add to this bike, but they're mainly made by like one company or something like that. All right, y'all, now before we hop on and I give y'all the full first-person ride review, let me go over what you can expect to get with this bike when you pay your $18 to $2,000 or so to get this bike. I say, let me show you what to expect when you get it in the simplest of terms, because there really is not much to expect. That is the reason why it is so cheap. Basically, all you're getting out of this bike is the Honda reliability. There's nothing fancy about it at all. We went over before, there's no fancy dash, there's no fancy front suspension, there's not even a fancy back suspension. I put this on for, this is $60 and it actually helps so you can get that. There's definitely upgrades you can do like this. This is an exhaust that I put on my own, but it comes with a stock doofy ass exhaust. That's fine. I had it for 3.5 years. I literally just recently put this on. So there's not really much to expect with this bike, but one thing you can expect is that whenever you get on this bike, it is going to crank up for you and it's going to go wherever you want it to go, and it's just the regular Honda reliability that you've always known Honda for.
All that's left for me to do now is to hit the road, gear up, do that shit, wiggle waggle, and hit the road. To start off, here's a clip of me lane splitting and getting through city traffic, and nobody even looks at me weird because I'm literally just on a little grasshopper.
Alright, y'all, so luckily for me, in the sake of the video, if you look right here, my gas is low as shit. So we're gonna go get gas, and that's gonna be perfect because I can show you guys how much gas costs on this bike. Alright, here we go. We're pulling up to the gas station right now, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much fucking gas costs in one of these Honda Navis. Brother man. What's up, bro?
How are you?
Can I get $2 on pump 1, please?
1?
Yeah, sorry I'm yelling at you. I got my helmet on and shit. I'm telling you, the $2, that shit is way more than enough. It's good though. This shit turned into a vlog. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's funny as fuck. That was my dog right there. I didn't know if he was gonna notice me or say what up, but he did, so. This shit low-key turned into a vlog though. Alright, y'all, look. Let's start it off. Regular, as y'all can see, my shit on empty. No funny. So, oh my gosh, I hate when it pour out like that, bro. Here we go. We got that shit going. Bang. That shit about to cap out. Oh my gosh. That shit over full. Look at that shit. $1.67 and I overfilled my shit. Literally $1.67 and I overfilled it. I don't even need a whole $2. Literally. Alright, y'all, I just put over to this clear road right here so we can give the Navi a full top speed test to show y'all exactly how fast this thing can go and what you can possibly get out of your $1,900 that you spent. So here we go. Full throttle. We got that Yoshimura cranking. We got a red light up here. Hopefully it turned green for us. Come on. We have 45. Come on, turn green for us. We have 45. Turn green for us. We're going to 50. Oh yeah, we got a green light. We out of here. 50. Look, we hit 50. We had 50. Banger. Oh my God, bumps right here. Be careful. Banger. Let's go. We had 50. Woo! Oh, look at, I'm at like 52, 53. So, I don't know. As you can hear, it's topped out, but you could definitely hit 50 easily. Like, that's perfect for city. I'm going into the city right now just to show you guys how perfect this shit is for the city. Alright, y'all, we're getting into the city here. We're in the bitty. We're in the bitty with a bitch shaking her ditty. I'm ditty bobbing, popping. Oh, shit. The only thing about this bike is you gotta be careful not to whiskey throttle. Phew, this shit is so agile. Watch this. And it's so small, you can do shit like this. Boom. And you just strolling in the park, bro. Ain't nobody gonna say, what they gonna say to me? I'm strolling right now. Literally. Pardon me. Strolling. We good, bro. Like, look, you can go over here and buy a gyro if you want to. And I got here in what? I don't even know how long, but it don't matter because I paid $2 in gas and I can go wherever the fuck I want. Feel what I'm saying? So this is why the Honda Navi is a great bike, bro. As you can see, this shit easily got me. Excuse me. This shit easily got up to 50 with me on it. So. Oh, let me tell y'all how much I weigh too. I weigh 135 pounds. I'm 5'8", pretty skinny. So I'm not really the heaviest of dudes. So that may play a part in it as well. But this shit is hitting 50 regardless, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 50 minimum, unless your shit is somewhat fucked up. Look at this. Look at this. This is like perfect city commute. Perfect city commute, bro. Seriously. Perfect. Look at that. If I had a DoorDash order right now, I'm I'm getting there quick. Stop.
In conclusion, the Honda Navi is literally the absolute cheapest, reliable, budget-friendly, fully street-legal motorcycle on the market that is great for beginners and people who just want to have fun on their days off. If you can take a moment to hit that thumbs up, it really helps smaller channels like mine reach more viewers, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.